Happy Butchtober, everyone. Oddly coincidental that my birthday just happens to fall in the same month that we outwardly express our love and appreciation for the best archetype of women to ever bless this earth. My name is Meshi, and welcome back to Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. Last time we faced the phantasmal fire of the ghost flame dragon on the Cerulean coast, but we weren't quite able to put him down. Next we set forth to the lone mausoleum atop the island just offshore and crossed blades with the spectral sword dancer of Rana. Next we headed back to the Shadow Keep to spelunk through the specimen storehouse, and ended up coming face to face with Messmer, the Fire Lord of the Abyssal Serpent. Now with Messmer's kindling in hand, I think that will enable us to embark to some new areas, but before then, I want to do some more explanation and exploration of the Shadow Altus and spelunk a few caverns I've happened upon along the way. Inevitably, we will return to tend to our unfinished business atop the Jagged Peak and face down Bale, and sooner or later, it'll be time to face down the giant walking furnaces as well. But today is going to be spent mainly making tracks to some never-before-treaded areas. Welcome back to Elden Ring. Right, let's get going. So I do have a little bit of equipment updates for you guys. So, I'm trying out the backhand blade, and I infused it with blood, but that might be a bad option, but I'm not entirely sure. And we're rocking the Spear of the Impaler, so I got Messmer's Spear, and that's pretty much all that's really honestly changed. So there's a couple new combat tactics that I kinda want to employ and see how they work. So off we go, into the Great Yonder. So I did say beforehand that everything regarding Shadow of the Erdtree would be done on stream, and I meant that. So I did do a little bit of off-stream exploration, and I did find some new places to explore, but I haven't really gone into any of them. So we have the Fort of Reprimand, we have this Taylew Ruined Forge to go to, we have the Scorpion River Catacomb, we have the Fog Rift Catacomb, and we have this mausoleum right here. So there's all sorts of new things that we can come across and go do. I did find a few overworld bosses, one of them being a giant motherfucking bear. It's like this giant red bear thing. And it's kind of over by the Scorpion River, so hopefully we get to tend to that this stream as well. So fun times await, I'm sure. So this is another forge, much like the other one that we visited before with the giant, weird stone golem things. Yeah, so I've been trying out this weapon called the Backhand Blade, and this thing is actually pretty sick. So as you can see, it's a dual-hand, off-hand weapon, and it's actually pretty fucking fast. And it's really good at applying statuses and shit. It's really cool. It's kinda unique. Yeah, I saw you move. Okay, I gotta be careful, because I think that constitutes his AoE. I rolled. I wasn't able to get any of that health back. That's fine. Big boy's going down. Tubby isn't gonna last much longer. See, again, I really don't appreciate how they turn. Because, like, if you're supposed to strike them in the back and you get around them, and then they just start going aggro on you, it's like they're gonna 360 and ignore your hits anyway. Okay, so how do we have to do this? Obviously, this is not the way we go, so maybe we have to go down? Because I can't imagine they would expect you to jump to that, because that seems a little bit extreme. Like, that seems a little bit too far. Maybe you're supposed to jump here, though. That's very plausible. Yes, okay. So let's go to the top of the screw first before we head down. Let's see what's up here. It looks like there's another fire golem over there. Lava bubbles down there and shit. Okay. I gotta remember to watch my corners and watch the ceiling. Is he the only boy in here? Yes, he appears to be. Is he a really big, massive, hulky, super motherfucker, steroid Arnold Schwarzenegger-like type, or is he just, like, a regular bro, just, like, hanging out? Oh, you throw shit. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. I thought so. I was gonna say, that's a little bit too simple. I don't really wholeheartedly believe that at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to re-engage that room. I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what I should do or how I should go about that. Okay, no enemies, no enemies. I was gonna say, nothing to stab me in the back and push me off the cliff, Dark Souls 1 patches style. They love doing that shit. Right, you big cunts. Of course, there's absolutely no refuge. Why would there be refuge? I need something AoE based to do this. That's not a good choice though. Has way too many wind-up frames. Yeah, I was gonna say, I gotta keep in mind that they both throw shit. Oh my god, that's so many throws. Okay, I need to lure him and the fire blobs over here and then do this spell. That's not good. Okay, so this is my problem. I can kill these enemies, I just need to do it at an interval where I'm not gonna get shit thrown at me. And that's so hard to do with this setup. Okay, that's a good way to do this, but I think actually just funneling hits might be a little bit easier if I just coax him into this hallway right here. Oh, come on, really? My animation was too long to be able to roll that? Are you joking? I need to kill this other fire dude. Or not. Oh, come on, dude. The rolling interval is way too bullshit for how fast that is. Like, I can't account for that. Not a very good place to be. So that's cool, that's fine, but like I can't hit him in the back at that angle. Okay, his turn radius for that is fucking Garbo. I need to keep an eye on him though. I also gotta watch my surroundings so I don't roll off the cliff stupidly. God damn it, man, this enemy fucking sucks. That's my fault. See, it's hard enough worrying about him and being close to a fucking edge without these stupid fire things in here. Like, this is kind of fucking overkill, TBH. Kinda seems a little bit stupid. Like, it's manageable if I can just take it one at a time, but I can't always take it one at a time. It's kinda circumstantial. Yeah, and of course that enemy is full health. Like, I've already blown through, like, all my Estus drinks. Like, how the fuck... How do you actually expect players to do this? Like, this is really ridiculous. Like, I'm trying to be strategic, and it's just not allowing me the room. Okay, I gotta keep an eye on him. Okay, that didn't really hurt that much. I really should get all the items while I'm up here. That's gonna get me killed, though. Alright. You know what, fuck it, I'll come back. Oh, of course you're taking up the whole walkway. Of course you're taking up the whole fucking goddamn walkway. Why would you not? Goddamn cunt. That's Elden Ring for you. They love doing that kind of shit in this video game. I thought that was his double throw where he, like, goes really fast all of a sudden. Okay, just don't read my roll right when I do it. That's cool. Okay, he's gonna throw more shit. Just gonna say before I can get out of the way of that. So I gotta be careful. This forge is, like, it's not bad, it's just kinda BS with the way they set that room up. That room is very poorly devised, IMO. That's alright, though.
I'm all wrapped up here.
See, there's a big guy there, and I haven't taken him out yet. There's a whole bunch of fire dudes down here. Oh boy, I came to the wrong fucking neighborhood, didn't I? This is a bad place to be with no Estus drinks. They're gonna throw shit. Oh boy. Alright. I respect you. I respect you. Let me get the fuck out of here. Let me get the fuck out of this. That's worth it. How do I get back to my site of grace? I need the relief. Can I even hop that? I don't even know if I can hop that. This is so sketch. I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to trigger the sprint, like, with that much area. Okay, well, we made it out of that. That's the important thing. At least I didn't lose my man card to a whole bunch of stone golems. I ain't dying to no Dark Crystal bullshit, Jim Henson. Okay, let's go back to the Grace. Let's see if we can re-engage this. What the fuck? Oh, I thought that was an enemy. I thought that was like a big lanky shadow thing. I was a little bit worried about that. What do you want? Not right now. Let's see, where else can we go? So we've already gone up, let's try going down. Let's go see what evil awaits us down here. I'm sure it'll be lots of fun. Yeah, there's no way that's designed to be accessed from that upper layer without falling to your death, I don't think. Watch there be one of those guys that's gonna shoot a stone wad at me like when I'm down here and it's gonna like fling me into lava and kill me. I'm just waiting for that, because I know it's gonna happen. Okay, so I think I initially went up, so let's go this way instead. Let's see what's over here. It's also kind of cool to know that there's like multiple of these forges. Like there's not just like one or two of them. There's probably going to be like a good variety. Smithscript Great Hammer. Okay, so I'm noticing a pattern that's recurring. It's like every time you come into these tombs or whatever, these magma-filled graves, there's always some smithing weapons. So I'm wondering if there's like a particular gimmick to the smithing weapons. I might need to look into that. They might be really cool. Which reminds me, I tried out this really, really big dick like anvil hammer, and the anvil hammer is super, super cool. It absolutely destroys things, and it does like a monster amount of damage. Okay, this is the one that I went to before with the two stonesmiths. Okay, so I'm also getting the impression that maybe light weapons are not the best way to tackle them. Is the other thing. See, that's also something I really despise about Elden Ring. Like, you need hyper armor for spells in this game, and they just don't give you any. Like, there's literally no poise in this game. It literally is a non-existing concept. Like, I'm wearing mid armor. I didn't know they could... Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm wearing medium armor, and I'm getting staggered out of literally everything I do. So, poise in this game is literally a myth. Like, it's unobtainable. Like, you just can't get poise in this fucking game. And that's honestly, admittedly, really frustrating, and it doesn't make sense for a game of this nature. That's alright, though. I should have assumed that they could just walk up to the edge and throw rocks at me. I thought I was being smart by going down there and contending with the fire blobs first, but I guess not. Fuck me, right? That's alright, that's fine. Learning experience. So now we have to make my way back to my runes, and I don't fucking know how many runes I have, or if it's even worth going back for. I don't really give a shit. I'm actually more so annoyed that, I lost my rune, than the fucking actual runes. I don't really give a fuck about the stupid farmable runes. I have very limited stock of, whatchamacallit, the Great Rune, whatever, the Arcane Rune things, whatever the fuck they are. Okay, here's my runes. Yeah, it's only 30k, that's fucking garbage. I don't care about 30k. Of course I couldn't pick up the, of course I couldn't pick up the item and roll, of course not. I have to make an ultimatum between whether or not I want the item that I fucking put myself in danger for, or to fucking roll the attack. I already committed myself to one action, it's not like I can change it. I also gotta figure out where this lever is, because I don't know where the lever is at all. And I don't think it's past the big dude up there, because if it was past the big dude, I would have seen it, like, the 2 or 3 times that I've been up there. So, like, that's gotta be one of the things that I hate about Elden Ring the most, is, like, this game does not complement strategic approach. it kind of just punishes you for trying to be smart, and that's kind of frustrating for no reason, and I don't really think it needs to be. And I wish the game was a little bit better orchestrated and a little bit better designed, and I wish it had a little bit more respect for the player in mind, but it just doesn't, because that's not the way the game works. It's not the way it was programmed. Like, these fire blobs aren't really a bad enemy to contend with, it's more so the stone guys that I'm a little bit worried about. This is that... No, this is a different hallway. Different hallway. So, what is the... Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. This leads to answers. Okay. At least we have the mighty French might of Gojira to help us out. Fireblob? Fireblob. Is there a stonesmith behind me? Yes, there is. Okay. I have a very bad habit of, like, going immediately aggro on things that are, like, in the room before I get a good lay of the land and, like, know exactly what I'm contending with and what I'm dealing with. There's nothing blocking this lever. I don't believe you. Why is there nothing here? I don't believe that. Hey, what's up, Gran? How's it going? Welcome back to Elden Ring. Today's gonna be an adventure. I really plan to do a lot this stream. Like, there's a lot that I plan to get done. Oh, so we raised the stupid screw. So now that we've raised the screw, that probably allows us access to different floors. That's bullshit. There's no fucking way that should have hit me, but alright. We take those. That's probably why they put this here, is so you can get back. That makes sense. So where's the screw? Or is the screw lowered instead of higher? The screw is lowered. Why would the screw be lowered? That's so odd. Okay, if the screw is lowered, how do you get up to the upper layer? Mystery. Okay, there's no way that I can plummet that distance without fucking dying. That's just simply not possible. So that's obviously not what they intended, so they expect you to come back down here. At least I think so. No, because now it's in a different place, and that really doesn't honestly look like it's intended to be jumped. I mean, we could fucking try it, but, like, I don't think so. I don't think you can go that far. It looks like they expect you to do a full roundabout and then get back onto the screw from that direction. Actually, did the screw even move? It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, what's up, Wraith? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Even better to figure out how to get down to this goddamn screw without getting fucked by lava blobs. I liked the remake, I didn't like it that much. Okay, I need to get the fuck out of this room. Actually, you know what I actually need to do? Wait, what's here? Yes, this is safety. Okay. That's what I needed to see. I needed to see if that was safe ground or not. Also, I'm thinking what I should do is I should actually take the bleed incant off these weapons. And I think instead of having the bleed incant, I should just put a Ash of War on them and then infuse them with like a regular... Okay, no, so this had nothing to do with it. Okay, so how do you navigate this then? Because, like, I'm sorry, but the way this is structured is not making very much sense. Unless I'm really stupid or something. I might be just really fucking stupid. Like, I don't know. Alright, you know what? We're gonna try jumping it. I'm pretty sure this isn't the way. Yeah, see? Like, what the fuck? That's bullshit. Like, you see how the camera tweaked and twisted because I went around the wall? That's not my fault. That's your game being shit. Like, do you really think I directed the camera purposely to miss the jump I was trying to make? No. It's so fucking stupid how they do that. Like, that's not the player's fault. Fucking dumb. Okay, this is where I picked up the hammer from, so if this is where I picked up the hammer from, then this was obviously accessible before. But now this is higher. Like, I swear to God, this did not used to be this high before. Yeah, because that's a completely new area. I would have explored up that ladder at some point, and there's the Grand Forge. Okay. Now this is making a little bit more sense. So the screw's position did change. Fire blobs? No fire blobs, okay. Always gotta be sure. You never know when they're gonna put pesky fire blobs out of the way of the camera. What do I get? Taylew the Golem Smith and an ancient dragon smithing stone. Hell yes. Oh, I see. So these act as mini dungeons, so they give you a way out. Like, they provide you a way to get back. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. That's not really all that bad. It's a little bit confusing of a navigation for the first time, but, like, it's not really that bad. Okay, so that's that pretty much done. I can come and item cleanup in there later. I'm not really all that concerned about that, if that's just a mini dungeon. We have the Fog Rift Catacomb. We have the Scorpion River Catacomb. And we have the Ruined Forge of Starfall Past. So let's go do that first. We'll do 2 back-to-back forges. Holy shit, it's been like literally an hour? What the fuck? I was only in 1 dungeon, what the hell? Oh boy, okay. So there's gonna be Misbegottens and Beastmen in here, okay. Not what I expected. Kinda surprising, not gonna lie. Like, I'm so used to seeing these fucking golem smiths everywhere that when I see normal, regular Elden Ring enemies that are, like, available to fight in base game, it's kinda just abstract. Yeah, see, like, this little chicken-leg motherfucker that's malnourished like a fucking Ethiopian literally has more poise than I do, and I'm wearing medium armor. It doesn't make a lot of sense, if I'm being honest. It's kinda just stupid. Is there a... No, I don't see a... Okay. Hey, Elden Ring, can you fucking be a quality game for, like, 5 seconds? Holy fuck. Like, what is even the purpose of giving you that kind of camera angle? Like, why? Like, why even give the ladders, like... whatever. There's gotta be a lever in here, because this has gotta be, like, a whole dungeon, so if this is... Yeah, okay, there it is. I'm just blind. It would help if they didn't make everything brown and rustic. They love doing that shit, don't they? Does this open a floodgate? It does. It opens that. Okay. I thought there was gonna be like water or lava or like some bullshit pulling in, but I guess not. What does this do? Oh, closes the door again. What's the point of that? That was almost scary. I definitely mistimed my interval right there. No other corridors? No other corridors, okay. Are there any more fire blobs? No, okay. Nothing around the corner? Nothing up there shooting bullshit at me? Okay. Let's see if there's a way to take care of the fire golems without actually having to physically smack them. That might be a possibility that I might want to look into. Once again, I really, really hate the fact that they constantly spin around. Like, when the fuck can I hit you? When? When can I hit you? I hate that bullshit. Like, just don't design enemies that way. It's dumb and annoying. It's a cool concept, it's just really fucking hard to deal with. Sure, dude. Like, fuck this guy. I'm not fighting this. Like, this is just annoying. That's all it is. Like, it's just bullshit. Like, I'm circling him, I'm trying to roll, I'm trying to avoid him, and I don't get any intervals. I get no opening. What is the point of designing an enemy that you need to circle around to be able to damage, and then you literally can't damage it, because you never get an opening to do it? I don't understand. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, fuck the big dudes. I'm not fighting these stupid big dudes anymore. They're cool enemy concepts, I just don't like the way they're programmed. But they're cool conceptually. I didn't roll that in time. That's my fault. I didn't even see that coming. Also my fault. Fuck you. Go to hell. Never tarnish this place again with your foul presence. You fucking fiery, stupid lava bubble piece of shit.
Step into Wick Studio and see.
Okay, there's a fire blob there. There's probably a lever I have to pull. If this is like the other forges that I've visited, there's probably got to be a lever somewhere that I have to pull. That looks like a golem laying down, or like a golem that's going to arise out of the ground or something. Okay, there's probably no easy way to get them all down from the ceiling. Are they gonna drop as soon as I go over? Like, do they fall on you? Okay, they all fall down. Alright. Smithing talisman. Ooh. I'm kind of curious to see what that does. Maybe it enhances the power of all the smithing weapons, or something like that. Oh, this is new. Okay, I wasn't able to get on here before. This is definitely new. Another smithing stone, okay. Sleeping smithing guy. There's my lever. Okay, no other fire blobs? Alright. That guy didn't even wake up. Like, that motherfucker is way too lazy to fight me. He doesn't even give two shits. There's a pickup in the corner that I missed. I don't know if I want to go for it, though, because if I go for it, I might run out of Estus or something trying to fight the guy to get past. I was gonna say I might be subjecting myself to fiery danger. Okay, before I go around the corner haphazardly. Oh, okay. I have to keep in mind that they pretty much always swing twice. That's... I know that's kind of my fault for running past all the enemies. Don't get me wrong. That is on me. But if you make the enemies unfightable, like, what the fuck do you expect me to do? That's just bad circumstance. Like, that's okay, like, I get it, but, like, it doesn't make it any less motherfucking stupid. Like, I get it, it's kind of your fault if you wall yourself in with enemies by just running past everything. That's not really the game's fault, that's kind of you being a dipshit, right? Like, I get that, but... they are literally unfightable. Like, it's fucking dumb. Like, you need to hit them in the back like 10 times in succession to knock them over. But, like, every time you try taking a swing at them, they just spin. Like, they spin 45 degrees or whatever, and you don't hit their weak point that you need to hit to be able to disable them. It's kind of stupid. Like I said, it's a really good enemy design. It's just kind of frustrating with the way it's programmed. It's by far not the worst enemy in the game, though. It's also like sometimes they do ludicrous amounts of massive damage, and other times you can take like 6 or 7 hits from them. And like that doesn't make a lot of sense. Anyway, we did get 2 new talismans, so let's check those both out. Enhances weapon throwing attacks. Okay. That's not what I expected for that. And then I think there was another talisman that I just picked up, but I don't remember what it was called. No, I got like a circ of something. But I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a talisman. I don't know if it's like a key item. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it here. I think it'd be here. If it was like a consumable or a craftable or something like that, I think it'd be there. But it doesn't seem like it's a key item, like a usable either. It's not one of these. Material needed by Renala to grant rebirth. So what's the difference between the larval tiers? Or are these ones just dried and aged and decayed, and these ones are like fresh and new or something like that? I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. It's not here either. It's not a spell. I couldn't imagine it be an incanter spell. It's not. It's definitely not going to be an Ash of War. Is it a weapon? Smithscript Spear, Great Hammer, Axe. Ah, Cirque, here we go. It is a weapon. Circular backhand blade engraved with the Smith script, a throwing weapon created through the smithing arts. Execute a strong attack to throw the backhand blade, causing it to fly in a curved trajectory. That sounds pretty cool. That kind of seems like my sort of weapon, so let's give that a check out. Let's see what its moveset is. No, I didn't want to rest at the Grace God, did it? Sit up. Yeah, it's gonna be a dual wield. Oh, this is the weapon of the weird dancer things. Okay, so they're like discuses. You can like throw them and shit. That's kind of a cool weapon idea, but if it doesn't do anything innately auxiliary, it's kind of like pointless, I think. It's also not as fast as I would like. That's the other thing that I need to be conscious and aware of, is I need something with like heft and I need something fast. Because like, from what it feels like playing the DLC so far, if I just have to give my impressions of it, it's you need to overwhelm things. It's very geared toward like you overwhelming targets and opponents and stuff like that. Also apparently there is a boss in this dungeon? I think? Oh, maybe the dungeon is not... Okay. I think I understand. I think it's not marked as completed, because I didn't find the, whatchamacallit. Okay, so those are naturally combatively aggressive. Okay. Okay, I thought I could just circle him. I was wrong. Boop, fuck you. You suck ass. Watch him throw his fucking stupid plate at me or whatever. Did I ever even go up this ladder? I can't even remember whether or not I went up here. No, I did, because I remember the wall. This is gonna sound really funny, but I remember bitching at like this exact spot, so that's how I remember it so vividly. Nice roll. Fuck you both. Give me that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, so the question becomes, where the fuck is my, stupid forge thing that I need to interact with? Because I've been all over the place in here and I didn't see it before. That's right, there's a whole bunch of fire blobs on the ceiling here that I had to remember. But the thing isn't here, so what the fuck? Do I have to... No, because that just goes back down to where I killed the Misbegotten. That doesn't make any sense. There's a lever there, but I've already pulled that lever, so I must need to go that way. I can't imagine that being purposed for anything else other than to be navigated through. Okay. There's no way that's accessible. There's like a doorway there, but like I don't know how to access it. There's this. But that doesn't really help me. This is where the stone guy was, and that's where the other stone guy was. This is where I got blockaded and brick-walled in, but there's nowhere to go. Because that literally just kills you, I would imagine. Because, like, that looks like it just goes off into nothing. So if that goes off into nothing, how am I expected to reach this point up here that I can't access? Because there's a doorway right there, I see it. Like, I'm not blind, I just don't know how to get to it. Unless it has something to do with the interconnectivity back to this room. That is possible. I'm just kind of tired of looking at these guys. I know that's a bit of a hate crime, like I know they're just trying to exist, but like those guys fucking suck, so... We call that probable cause. It's kill or be killed. Alright, so the interconnectivity doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't go back to this room. Is there a breakable wall somewhere? See, I was thinking that, but like, I don't think so, because none of the other forges have had breakable walls before. What does this say? Hit them where they're weakest. That doesn't really help me, though. Because, like, what I was thinking is, like, maybe this thing has to be lowered or something. Because, like, if this thing has to be lowered, then it's believable that you'd have to, like, run across that or, like, angle it or whatever and then run and jump to get to the other side. Okay, I'm gonna check this out one more time. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. That's definitely fucking death. Like, you can't look me in the eye and tell me that's not death. That is most assuredly death. I'm not stupid. Can I, like, raise this? And if so, what does that do for me? It doesn't do anything for me. It's also like, if this were a Zelda game, there'd be something to do with like the passage of water and like needing to raise and lower the water levels and shit, but there isn't. Come on, dude, get the actual fuck out of here. Are you joking? What a joke. Okay, so I need to do a little bit more digging. I need to do a little bit more understanding of this fucking dungeon. I must be missing something very, like, overt. Like, there must be something, like, insanely obvious that I need to interact with, and I just haven't done whatever I need to do. God, they fucking delay so much. It's like I panic roll everything, but I'm not trying to panic roll, like I'm trying to delay it, but it's like I always do it a little bit premature. Okay, let me run around here for another couple minutes, and if I don't figure out what to do, I don't mind going to the next dungeon or whatever. But like, this seems very odd that there'd be like no obvious answer or like way to progress. It seems very, very weird and like oddly purposed. Because, like, there's chains right there, there's, like, suspenders right there, so that give you the impression that, like, maybe once one of these metal platforms was there. But, like, it's not there now.
Have you been feeling sad most of the time?
And there's no way to, like...
You may be experiencing these and other symptoms that are difficult.
Like, at least the other dungeon actually had, like, cognitive sense, where it's like you could figure out and determine what you need to do. Like, this one doesn't. This one's just really aimless. Again, unless I'm missing something very obvious. Like, there might be a lever that I need to pull. But the lever that I would have needed to circle around to pull is right there, and I've already pulled it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, fuck this dungeon. I'm kind of getting sick of this. Like, I'm tired of running around in loops and circles. I don't know what they want me to do. I'll do it off screen. If there's a boss or anything in there, I'll try and record it. Or we'll fuck around with it next time. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So let's head back to the Grace. Let's go check out something else. There's plenty of other stuff we could do. We could go do one of those catacombs, because those always have bosses in them. Granted that this is DLC, they probably have some really sick optional side bosses. I also, like, I don't know, but there's like this inkling feeling that like I'm leaving with unfinished business, and I don't like that because it's very unfulfilling. Because like I know there's obviously something worth my time if it's saying that the Grace is blockaded out and I can't travel from there directly. Yeah, boss time. Let's go to the Northern Nameless. So this leads me to say that I finally figured out how to work the Spirit Wells. So in physical relation to the Spirit Well locations, there's actually these little rock altars. And if you destroy the little rock altars or whatever, you can access the Spirit Wells and jump with your horse. I want to say this is the mausoleum, I just don't remember how to get up there. And I don't know where that is. Oh, this is not the right one. This is the one with, that's the one with the black jail. That's the one that I already killed. So somewhere else, there was another mausoleum that had a boss in it, but I don't know what or where that was. That might be this, actually. Yeah, it might be here at the viaduct. But I didn't walk past the piss fog, so, like, I don't know what the hell it is. What the hell? Okay, I'm, like, completely, like, I do not know the navigation of this motherfucking DLC for shit, like, at all.